As a tax resident of Canada, you are entitled to receive some tax credits and benefits from the government. Like any other country, Canada also has developmental and support benefits for its tax-paying residents, including students and residents on a valid work permit. There are various tax credit and benefit payments for certain groups of individuals and families to help support them financially and keep the economy stable. Aside from the federal tax benefits, each province has their own schemes depending on the economic, political, and demographic situation in those places. In this video, we are going to look at some of the most common and very important tax credits and benefits paid by the Government of Canada every year. Also, we will see the eligibility for each of these programs and the payment dates for 2024. Please note that these are information gathered from various sources and government websites. I have also provided the links to the sources in the description, so please make sure to do your due diligence before applying for a specific tax benefit or talk to your tax consultant. Let's get started. Number 1. Canada Child Benefits. Canada Child Benefits or CCB is a tax-free monthly payment issued by the Government of Canada to families to help them raise their children under the age of 18. To apply for CCB, you must meet all of these conditions. Your child must be under 18 years of age. You are the only person who is primarily responsible for the child. You live and pay taxes in Canada. You or your spouse must be a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. The monthly CCB payment is based on your adjusted family net income. The maximum amount paid by the CRA is $619.75 per month for each child under 6 years of age and $522.91 per month for each child between 6 to 17 years of age if the income is under $34,863. I have posted a dedicated video on the Canada Child Benefits. You can click the link to that video in the description. The Canada Child Benefits is a monthly payment paid around the 19th or the 20th of each month. These are the payment dates for 2024 as mentioned by the Canada Revenue Agency. Number 2. GST HST Credit. The GST HST Credit is a tax-free payment to return families and individuals some portion of the GST or HST they pay. You will be automatically considered for this payment when you file your taxes based on your annual income. You are eligible for GST HST credit if you are at least 19 years old and you must be a tax-paying Canadian resident during the month before the Canada Revenue Agency makes the payment and at the beginning of the month the Canada Revenue Agency makes a payment. Payments are made quarterly in July, October, January, and April. GST HST credit is based on your adjusted family net income in the preceding year. For example, the payment between July 2023 to June 2024 is based on the income in 2022, which is the base year. For the 2022 base year, you could receive up to $496 if you are single, $650 if you are married, $171 for each child under 19 years of age. GST HST credit payments are usually paid out on the 5th day of July, October, January, and April. Number 3. Canada Dental Benefits. The Canada Dental Benefit is paid to families with a child under 12 years of age to cover the cost of dental care expenses who do not have a private dental insurance plan. To be eligible, your child must be under 12 years of age. Your child receives a dental care service in Canada between July 1st, 2023 and June 30th, 2024. Your child does not have a private dental insurance plan. This would also include dental coverage from your employer. Your child does not have a full dental coverage from any level of government such as provincial, municipal, territorial, or federal. You receive the Canada Child Care Benefits. In case of shared custody, the dental payment will also follow the same payment process as your Canada Child benefits. You filed the taxes for the preceding year. Your spouse filed the taxes if you are married. Your adjusted family net income is less than $90,000. No one else has applied for the additional payment for your child's dental costs for the first benefit period. This chart shows how much you can get for each eligible child based on your annual net income. Number 4. Climate Action Incentive Payment. The Climate Action Incentive is a tax-free payment made by the government to eligible tax residents to offset the cost of carbon pricing. Some of the provinces in Canada have a carbon tax as a measure to control pollution. If you live in one of the eligible provinces, then you will receive this climate action incentive payment. You are a Canadian resident in the month before the payment. You are a resident of one of the CAIP provinces on the first day of the month in which the payment is made. This climate action incentive payment is available to residents in these provinces. The payment will vary based on each province and depends on whether you are married or single or if you have a child. You can check the link in the description to find out the quarterly payment for your province. Payments will be made on the 15th of April, July, October, and January. Number 5. Canada Workers Benefit. Canada Worker Benefits is a refundable tax credit for families and individuals earning a low income. This benefit can be claimed when you file your tax return. To be eligible, your net income must be below the net income requirement eligible for this credit. This is the net income threshold set by the federal government based on your marital status and whether or not you have a child. You must be a resident of Canada throughout the year and you are 19 years of age or older. The maximum amount for Canada Worker Benefit is $1,428 if you are single. This amount is gradually reduced for incomes above $23,495. No payment will be made for net income greater than $33,015. The maximum amount for Canada Worker Benefit is $2,461 for families. This amount is gradually reduced for incomes above $26,805. Again, no payment will be made for net income greater than $43,212. These are all the most important benefits and credit payments made by the Government of Canada. There are many other benefit payments such as the Disability Tax Credit, Child Disability Benefit, Canada Caregiver Credit, and so on. All these programs are aimed at supporting specific groups of people who are economically weaker or have a disability to help offset some of the living costs. You can check the link in the description for all the benefit payment programs to find out more. That's all for this video and thank you so much for watching.